Welcome to Mobile CSP's Lesson 4.10. This lesson focuses on the impacts of CS, specifically privacy and data. Computing innovations have transformed our lives in so many ways, and mobile computing, where we are constantly connected to others and to the world via our mobile devices, is challenging us to come up with new norms about privacy, security, the ownership or openness of data and information, and other issues. It is important for us to understand how computing innovations can raise legal and ethical concerns. For example, the existence of computing devices that collect and analyze data by continuously monitoring activities. Like any computing innovation, mobile computing has both positive and negative impacts. We need to reflect on these impacts in general. We also need to think about the impacts we will create as we build our own mobile apps. In this lesson, we explore the following: privacy concerns and understanding that devices and companies can collect user data, what information and data are collected and how they are collected, how is information and data collected used, and how has social media affected our privacy? Let's begin by looking at computing innovations and how they collect our data. Computing innovations such as smartphones collect information and data from their users and then use that data to accomplish tasks. In some cases, those tasks may be obvious and part of the intended purpose of the innovation. In other cases, those tasks might be less obvious or even hidden from us. Devices, websites, and networks, for example, can collect information about a user's location. As you'll learn in this lesson, technology enables the collection, use, and exploitation of information about, by, and for individuals, groups, and institutions. First, we need to understand the various types of data and how it is collected from us. Data collected from us about ourselves is called personally identifiable information, or PII. PII can be recorded and used. Examples of PII include your social security number, age, race, phone number, and biometric data. It is important to note how your PII can be used. For example, your birth date, in combination with your gender and zip code, may be used to identify you as an individual. Many apps that we like to use, like Google Maps and games, can collect your location, which is a signal using a sensor on your device, and can record where you have been, how you've got there, and how long you were at a given location. You'll learn more about the types of data and how it is collected from you later in this lesson. There are risks to your personal safety and identity from sharing personal data, and you should be careful where you enter such data. Doctors and schools must follow laws such as HIPAA and FERPA that specify how and when the data they collect can be shared. However, other websites and organizations don't have to follow those rules for data they collect. Our electronic correspondences, for example, social media posts, are also collected and saved. Once information is placed online, it is difficult to delete, and it can be used in ways that were not intended or that may have harmful impacts. For example, PII can be used to stalk or steal the identity of a person or to aid in the planning of other criminal activities. Information posted to social media services can be shared and used by others. Combining information posted on social media and other sources can be used to deduce private information about you. And always remember that an email message may be forwarded, tweets can be retweeted, and social media posts can be viewed by potential employers. If it's on the internet, it isn't private. We recommend that you think before you post. Lastly, websites can record and maintain a history of individuals who have viewed their pages. This is possible because of cookies. Computer cookies are small files or bits of data that are stored in your computer. When using a web browser to visit various websites, cookies are stored and used to tailor the websites you visit toward you and your preferences. Cookies essentially help you store your PII online. Now that you have started to consider how your data is collected from you and the potential impacts it might have, move on to Activity Part 1 to learn more about the specific types of data and how they are collected from you.